trip down here a lot. I used to bring, they had a juvenile jail down here. I used to bring kids down to lock up some of the worst ones that couldn't be let out on their own. Believe me, there were some pretty tough kids there. I think the facility held about 50 to 75 of them. Yep. Sometimes you don't have any choice. You gotta put them in a secure facility. Green light coming up. Fantastical. Fort Ethan Allen. Military base. A lot of families lived there during World War II. Their husbands and ladies were in the military. They furnished housing for them. 50s, it used to be just a farm there, just a small building. Be nothing to see farm tractors out there cutting hay. Now you go down there, you can't even find your way into that building anymore. You got so much stuff around here. Parking garages. Yeah. Built this interstate. I said nobody's going to use that interstate. What do they want one of them for? Already got a road. Now look at the cars on it. I think that's what brought everybody into the state. They got to look at it and says, man, we ain't leaving. Get here, then go on welfare, and then everybody's going to support them. Exit 13. My lucky number. Probably won't be in there very long. Doesn't take her long to do my checkup. She'll talk to me for a minute or two, tell me I'm fat, then send me home. Yep, same old speech every time. But if you want to get your pills, you have to go see them. They got you by the, well, I won't say that, but you know what I mean. Shelburne's a nice place to stop in and visit if you come up here. They got the Shelburne Museum down there. Heck, you could spend a day or two just walking around that. You got a big old boat in there. It used to be on Lake Champlain. And all kinds of old exhibits. Stuff from the old days. They even got a twin covered bridge there. It used to be in Cambridge. Not too far from where I live. Smooth as milk. Even got through this one. How about that? Jingly wiggly. What is a scoop truck? Is that another one of them sewer trucks? I saw one of them the other day that picks up sewage. It said stool bus on it, and it was painted yellow with school kids sitting in the windows of it, painted in. It was kind of cool. They called it a stool bus. I said, well, don't that beat all? A school bus on a stool bus. This traffic's a hair busy. Volvo. I've owned a couple of them cars. They're a pretty good car. In fact, I got it from the same dealer he got it from, L. Martin Volvo. They're awful expensive though. I can remember when I walked down there to buy that car. Of course, I don't look much like I could afford one. I told the fella I was interested in that car out there. He said, yeah, I'll be with you in a while. He says, you know they're expensive, don't you? I said, yeah, I heard they were. He said, well, they're pretty expensive, but I'll be with you in a while. I went out there and didn't come out. And I says, well, you going to talk to me about that car or not? He says, well, if you want that car, it's going to cost you about $38,000. I said, do you take cash? before I left, they went out and bought some flowers for me and some chocolates, and I did. I had all that money in cash with me, and I just handed them the money and says, "Here you go. Don't judge a book by its cover, my friend. I happen to own 3 grocery stores. Just because I look like a backwoods farmer doesn't mean I don't have any money." Well, you should have seen the look on his face when I popped open that briefcase. I says, "You better count it. There should be enough there." Back then, I used to save my money for cash, and I pretty much knew what that car cost before I got down there anyway. But I didn't like car payments, so I'd save up the money until I had enough to buy it, then I'd go buy it. I did get him to knock off a few thousand. Oh well, but the car was, that was a 96 Volvo. My ex-wife ended up with that, along with the house, along with my bank account. What did I get? How much? Well, anyway, I'm going to turn right here, because we're almost down to the VA. I'm going to be about 15-20 minutes early. That's alright, I'll set the chair up there and stare at everybody. Lights are new. They didn't have them there. Now come on, I don't need more lights. I need less of them. Oh well, at least I can get into the parking lot to the VA. Oh yeah, I've even got a place to park over here. We'll all be jiggered. Kia. I don't look too bad of a car. Never had one before. Don't know if I want one. Well, I'll be back after I get poked and prodded.